You know what makes me sick? You know what makes me so angry? I just want to lick the creamy-looking white crud off a corroded battery terminal. We were down to Duck Inn last night. The beer was flowing, and the talk was getting a little loud. You know when you get your bunch of boys together in the bar, you know what talk's going to turn into, too, don't you? Bunch of guys drinking in a bar. The Bible. We come up with a rock-solid fact of the Bible most people don't even know. Get this. God is a redneck. Now, I ain't worried about getting swallowed up by hail or struck by lightning saying that neither, because to my way of thinking, being a redneck is the greatest compliment you could give somebody, even the all-know supreme somebody. But now hear me out. God invented Adam. Where'd he put him? In a beachfront condo? Nope. Some Yuppieville East Side Central Park apartment? Nope. God put Adam in the woods. God invented camping. And then God wants to destroy the world. He tells Noah to save himself. Does he tell Noah to build some yuppie four-wheel drive sport utility vehicle? Nope. Big old airplane? Nope. Noah builds a giant houseboat. God invented houseboating. And then God sends his only known son down to earth to straighten things out. Now, does God make his son a middle management guy? Nope. A software developer? Nope. Business consultant? Nope. A stock market analyst? Sure right. God made his son a carpenter, a union guy. And who's he hang out with? Bunch of fishermen. And how about all them Jewish people out there in the desert with Moses? God fed them people every day by a miracle. Bible says crispy flakes of flour was on the ground when they woke up. Sound like nachos to me. And where there's nachos, beer couldn't be too far away. Wake up, America! One last thing, you hear thunder and lightning? People ain't saying that's the almighty and angel up there shooting golf or playing racquetball. That's God and the angel bowling. I'll rest my case. I'm Earl Pitts, Bible scholar, American. Pitts off. You know what makes me sick? You know what makes me so angry? I was born to baptize fat women in the giant vat of chocolate. Him old lady Pearl, she gonna have to figure this stuff out. Does she want me to go to church with her or not? See, I mean, she drags my sorry butt out of the sack. Said, I got to take her and the kids to church. How we got to go to church as a family? How I am supposed to show my kids how important it is to worship. Then on the way home, all she does is yell about how I embarrassed her. How the ladies at Bible class was whispering. How the preacher, he probably wouldn't let us into service no more. So Pearl, which is it, woman? So Pearl laid out her own personal 10 commandments of going to church. Number 1, thou shalt not dip tobacco and use the old guy's hat in front of you for spitting. Number 2, when the preacher's talking about the evils of drinking, sex outside the marriage, thou shalt not shout out loud. I bet he's talking about Junior Meeker. Number 3, when they're passing the communion, thou shalt not put a couple of pieces in your shirt pocket in case you get hungry later. Number 4, thou shalt not pet your preacher's wife. I swear to you, I didn't know they was married. I didn't think preachers could get married. I think that's a rule, isn't it? Number 5, it's called baptizing a group of teenage girls, not a wet T-shirt contest. Number 6, thou shalt not flatulate out loud anyhow. Number 7, never greet the preacher after service by saying, it's just you and me and a bunch of sinners, huh, Rev? Number 8, when they're passing the wine, thou shalt not yell out, last call for alcohol. Number 9, when the preacher calls for sinners to come forward, thou shalt not stand up and point out who you think needs saving. And number 10, never, ever use the Lord your God's name in vain, especially in church when you hit your knee on a pew. Wake up, America! I guess what's pretty bad, I mean, when you got home, preacher come for a visit, asked if I ever considered becoming Jewish. I think he was evangelizing me, though. I don't know. I'm Earl Pitts American. Pizzo. You know what makes me sick? You know what makes me so angry? I smell French kiss a carp. First off, let me just say, I hate coming here and having to tell y'all folks about how to act and stuff like that, but somebody's got to say something. Now, I think it's time we done a little refreshing on church etiquette. Now, I ain't no saint, and God knows I ain't the most mannerly man in these parts. But you folks are starting to get lazy and stupid when it comes to church. So I figured you might want to go over a few things. Number one, don't sit in my pew. Just because my family gets there maybe 10 or 15 minutes late, it don't mean we ain't coming. And the Pitts pew is that one right at the back by the door. We like that one so we can skedaddle right before the last song. So we don't have to stand around in fellowship with a bunch of losers. I'll tell you, I hate it when we get there late. We got to stand there staring at the idiots that sit in our pew, making them feel uncomfortable till they get up and move. We hate it, but we do it. Number two, church is a time for families. When families get together, pray together, and grow together in God's love. But if your kids ain't old enough to sit there and shut up, don't bring them. Man, I hate it when them little diaper monkeys start wailing during the sermon. It keeps me awake. And number three, don't bring baked bean casserole to the covered dish social. What are y'all thinking? We got old people in that church. 30 minutes into chow time, and that Sunday school choir ain't the only thing singing, you know what I mean. And nothing clears out a fellowship faster than senior clubs with gas. And number D, I hate it when the preacher starts talking about sinning and evils of drinking, and then going to hell and all that. And y'all turn around and look at me. Maybe you should be looking at yourself. Wake up, America! Of course, it'd help if a preacher didn't point at me when he was talking. Remember, judge not, lest you be throwing the first stone. Leastways I'm there, sleeping, but I'm there. Hey. I'm Earl Pitts American. You can catch me on the web at earlpitts.us. Pitso.